What's going on, guys? Episode number 3? Yeah, episode number 3 of the 300ZX build. Dang, there's a lot of wires on this thing. Meanwhile, superheater over here. So, harness is slowly coming undone. Still unbolt that, get in there, get in behind there, and unbolt that. Right, I take this off to get to the fuel injectors, unplug all those, get all that wiring topped off, get this off, get the balance tube off, get the fuel lines off, because I got to take the relay out from the inside. And then I got to go underneath and undo the trans bolts and make sure there isn't other ground wires or anything, and then she'll be out. So plan is to get all this sorted out, just some little wires that were kind of rigged up for lighting and stuff. Get all that sorted out, get those bolts out, if you can see them in there that go around the transmission, and hopefully drop the trans and maybe pull the engine tonight. I hope we can do that. That'd be awesome, because then it's like drop the new engine in with the trans and start measuring drive shaft length and stuff like that, and it'll be up and running here soon. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so everything underneath I think is unplugged. Everything underneath the hood I think is unplugged again. But I'm sure there'll be like 1 or 2 ground wires here or there that I missed. So I'll double check that right before we pull it. But now we're inside. As you can see, I had already taken out the dash. This was the video that corrupted, so I never got to show y'all how to do it, but it's pretty simple. If you don't know, there's a little plate that goes right here that clips in right there, and you undo it. Try not to break it, very fragile, but if you do break it, they're really cheap. There's 2 up there, 2 behind the plate, and then 2 down here, and that comes out. And in my case, I had a little LED light from my security, but that's all getting taken out anyways. Radio's getting taken out, but and then down here you just pull the console up and then it lifts out that way. And make sure you unplug your mirrors and then your clock from up here, because if you don't undo your clock, then you're just going to snatch it out, because again, it's very brittle. As well as take your shift knob off, which I hope that's kind of common sense. But yeah, so right where we're at right now is I'm going to undo that panel down there for my fuse box. And there's a big green relay in there, and that's for the fuel pump. I got to change the fuel pump anyways, but I also got to undo it and relieve the pressure out of the system through the gas tank, so I can undo the fuel lines and not spray fuel everywhere. So I'm gonna get after that. Alright guys, now you can see that green fuse I was talking about. Actually, that's really bright. No, that's okay. So that's the green fuse I was talking, or the green relay I was talking about. You want to unplug that, and that's your fuel pressure, or your fuel pump relay. So unplug that before you undo the fuel system, or else you will spray fuel everywhere. dread fuel lines. Dread doing fuel lines. These things were a pain last time I did this too. I'm not, this is all getting replaced anyways, so if I have to cut it, I will. But, damn. Seems to be in a bitch. There it goes. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so now all that's out of the way. That's done. All this is just a rail with the regulator on it.
That's all done. The harness is disconnected on this side. Well, besides the main, besides the box. Looks like we're getting ready to pull her. Alright guys, first attempt at the pool. There may still be some stuff hooked up, so we'll see. Hopefully not. I think I got everything, but if not, I'm sure you'll see it in the time lapse. But it's hooked up. Yes, I have it hooked up into the intake. I know it's not the smartest way to do it, but I just want it out. Transmission's already unhooked. The cross member's taken out. So now it's time to pull it. Finally out. Most people say you gotta take it out the bottom. I took it out the top. It was a little harder, but it's out. Say hi to YouTube.
What's up? Well, yeah, that's what he wants to do.
That feels nice right here.
Yeah, it does. That's what he wants to do, and I don't like it, but that's he's literally wanting to band-aid the situation. But the reason.
All right, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. I know I haven't been ending off any of the episodes lately, but I'm gonna end this one off. You know, shout out to Hidden Performance for helping me out with this. Shout out to Travis Mangum, Tyler Love. Shout out to the people that actually helped me with this before, which is Austin Hernholz, Corey Hartley, Caleb Treese, a bunch of y'all. Thank y'all for helping me along the way. Look out for the wind.